off the southeast corner of Martha's Vineyard. It's a wonderful spot to fish throughout the summer, though it's particularly good in June. That's why we're here today. I have about a 12-foot, 60-pound test fluorocarbon leader. We're going to let it out. Again, we're fishing in about 24 feet of water, so this lead line will help us get down. As with any trolling situation, it's always good to keep your thumb on the spool as you're letting out. We have a pre-measured amount of line, about 120 feet. Come to the knot, which is an all-bright knot, finished off with a drop of Pro Soft glue, just to make sure the connection's extra strong. I clear the tip by about 10 or 12 feet. Now I'm using a pre-measured amount of sinking line just because I know the depths that we'll be fishing. You can keep more with the soft baits. They're so soft, their action's just so fluid in the water, and just a little motion is all that's needed. Now I'm not afraid to change the jigging speed, motion. I keep playing with it till I get it dialed in to just what they're looking for. Right now, just doing short little twitches. You can move it over to longer sweeps, slower drop back. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put it in a free spool, drop it down a little deeper, re-engage. Now I'm just going to do a short little twitching motion. And with these light musky rods, it's great. They're so light and easy to work with. You can do it just with one hand. Whoa, that's a nice fish, real nice fish. There we go. That's a striped bass. They wanted the purple. Taking line, lots of line. I'm gonna let him take the line. There's no sense in horsing the fish. This is a nice fish. In fact, my drag's a little tight. Just gonna loosen it a little. Tom, we're gonna need to be out of gear if possible. Now we've taken the boat out of gear for this fish. We're in strong moving water. We need every edge we can get. Just taking my time with the fish, there's no rush. The important thing to remember is always to keep a tight line. And as you pump the rod towards you, reel as you come down, but only drop the rod as quickly as you can capture line. It's also important to make sure the line goes onto the reel nice and even. So when you're letting back out, it won't backlash, or more importantly, jam up on a corner on the edge of the spool. Now he's swimming at me, so I'm reeling as fast as I can. Still on. Taking the time, he sees the boat running a little more line out. See the lead? So this is a very nice fish we've been fighting here. Taking a lot of nice runs. It's a very healthy striped bass. Taking on a purple jig. Always want to check your drag to make sure you have a proper setting. If it's too heavy and the fish hits, there'll be no give and you'll be inclined to, whoa, there we go, nice fish, nice fish. Was a nice fish.
It was a nice fish, that's good.
There he goes, there he is, back at it. Taking lots of line, nice fish.
You want neutral, Mike? Neutral?
Yeah, at least one engine out. So I'm letting this fish run, taking the boat out of gear. Taking her time with it, there's no hurry. Again, the important thing is always keep a tight line, as I've always taken line. As I pump up, I reel down. Just love soft plastics. He hit it, he missed, he came right back at it. I guess in reality I should say she, is any striped bass, generally speaking, over 36 inches is a female fish. Boat's out of gear, the fish is swimming towards me. If you don't need to pump the fish, you're better off just reeling. The goal is just to keep that line tight. You can get line, take it. Keeping that line nice and level on the reel. This feels like another striped bass. He's holding deep in the water.
Tail. Nice fish.
Taking line, fish sees the boat. Beautiful striped bass.